Good morning. I'm Casey reporting for Casey Collections in Buchanan, Virginia. It's Friday. It's October 14th. And wow, the month is going by so quickly. Our regular hours we're open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. And if we pop open, those notices typically come out between 7 and 9 in the mornings on Facebook if we should happen to pop open on a Sunday. And then, of course, an email goes out by 9 has been the typical pattern if we pop open. But wow, what a week. That's all I really have to say. I sent out an email earlier in the week to tell you that we were getting lots of new items. This is probably the single largest week of freight and furniture that we have gotten, and I can't remember, probably this entire year. So it's a big hot mess in places, but I'm going to show you a lot of new things. Many things we got restocked on. I officially have, and I've been saying this forever, but my last batch of Christmas is here. I'm done, and you'll see why with that. So porch signs are restocked. We got some cute little angel dolls in, restocked on some of the stand-up snowman figures. And of course, as I dash over here just for a second, I want to be able to show you that I was able to get my hands on a ton of new stencil timer tapers. We've been out of these for quite a while. So you can see there's some cutie patootie ones here, and I'll take you over and show you some snowmen ones as well. So good morning and thanks for tuning in. Our error replacements continue to go very rapidly. I'm getting ready to place orders for spring. We are down to a couple of turkeys, candy canes, one snowman, and then a couple of different snowflakes if you're looking for some of these for the holiday season coming up. So we are packed and stacked, and without any further ado, in a very disorganized way, I'm going to go through and show you the things that we have that came in that aren't quite put away well yet. We've got some sold chairs here at the front. That's the story there. But I did want to show you these medium bookcases. They're also sold, but we haven't had them in a while, so I wanted you to be able to see those goodies. Also, remember that Miscellaneous in Fairfield is open Thursday through Sunday, 10 until 5. An email went out earlier in the week to let you know tons of new goodies there as well. In addition, if Miscellaneous should pop open, let's say on a Monday, you will get those email notifications, likely Sunday evening, if that were to come to pass. So, we're just trying to balance out kind of keeping the stores stocked. And again, it's just that busy time of the year. For accountants, and I am one, thankfully I don't have tax seasons, but we're kind of in our tax season, which is where for about a 30-day period now, or more like 45, it's just go, 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 and restock all we can to get as much in here as you finish out or start, whatever the case may be, your holiday shopping. We are restocked on 6-inch, 8-inch, 4-inch in the red timer pillars. I promised that we would get there on those. I brought in a new size on the white. We also have the little 4-inch red minis that I don't want to forget about. And we got a couple of gray ones in. So we're in pretty good condition. You could see now better than we were last weekend for sure on our timer pillars, and also great condition now on our timer tapers. And don't forget to check out the snowmen. They are adorable. Whether you're looking for this one with the carrot nose that's kind of going to the right, or these that I think are ever so cute, we got a much more limited supply of those where the nose is going down. We also got some of these with the Grinch on them. I don't see them at the moment, but they are there. So new stuff is everywhere. It's a big hot mess in spots, I'll tell you that. We've started to get in some of our spring throw-me-downs, and again, we threw them down all right as we processed not only a truck of freight and furniture yesterday, but I believe to the tune of 21 boxes of freight arrived this week. We do have a pallet of our wildlife rugs arriving later at some point today, so we'll try our very best to get out at least one of every kind. All kinds of new signs we've gotten in. Many times they are reversible, so make sure, hold on, let me overthink about it. Can anybody relate to that? Make sure you check both sides. Some call it yelling. When I raise my voice, I call it motivational speaking for the selective listener. Can any of us relate to that? Oh my goodness, my mother was right about everything. We're not going to tell her though, okay? We are restocked on some of the larger silicone bulbs, little smaller signs. I couldn't help but buy these because I love the beach so much, and I think it would be awesome to be at the beach at Christmas and have yourself a beachy little Christmas. 'Tis the season, and we know Christmas is better at the beach, and sand is our snow. Country Christmas, some smaller little trees that we'll use for decorative centerpieces. I mean, it literally just goes on and on and on, and you're going to see that just like I do in each and every live, right? Gentleman the other day says, well, when do you catch your breath? And I said, well, don't you know I can breathe through my ears? So he wasn't quite sure what to think about that. Hopefully he's listening this morning. We had a good little laugh. Late for them, but I couldn't help but get in these pilgrim gnomes. I thought they were definitely very different. Our white sunflower bushes, we are back in stock on those goodies. We are working to get this set up this morning, new palette art or restocked palette art, ever so popular for the Christmas season. Notice the red and black hat gnomes with the dangle legs. This is a cutie patootie that's been around, but I just think it's lovely. As you go down the aisles, you're going to see we've stuffed flowers in different vases just until we have a chance to push them out. But spring floral, of course, is coming in the house also. And of course, more kind of stuffed back in here. So you got to get it in. And there was so much of it that came in, including new shelfies, new palette art, new bathroom prints. I got so much to show you today. I might run out of breath before it's all over. So bear with me. Word of the wise, don't tune out, because you may see something that you love and you want to call in and buy it. Remember, that's an option. Just screenshot it. Send it unless it's very distinctive and you can describe it easily to us, like a Grinch wooden piece I'm going to show you a little bit later, so stay tuned for that one. You can always email us at kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com. Give us a call at 540-254-1489 and tell us to check that email, and we'll do that. We can always sell it to you over the phone and hold it for pickup. Again, tons of spring floral. I'm getting it in while I can get it. So whether you want white or yellow daisies, they at least got in a container and made it this far. I've got a large park order coming. I'm hoping that's going to land today. We did get another black pantry in the house, so you'll see that. A black hutch that we've been waiting on. It's a 2-door hutch. Been waiting on that for 5 or 6 months. That definitely came in. Restocked on a lot of blocks, like the Farmhouse Christmas one that we had sold out of. As we go down through here, again, it's a hot mess, but there's tons of new goodies all throughout. You can see new gnomes. I mean, we about got completely wiped out the last few weekends on gnomes. So we've pulled back some that we maybe had last year that worked out really well, sold quickly, so we were able to get our hands on those. Some notepads, wishing on a winter star. Let's see, what else is new and different through here? Oh, look at this guy. We haven't had him this year. His name is Willard. So Willard, we got a onesie in Willard. Oakley, buddy, he's been a hit this year. So we got 3 of him back in the house. So we're pretty delighted about that. We got restocked on our Rockies. He's here. We've got some smaller little gnomes in black and white. And then, of course, look at this guy with his big white hat and his dangle legs. And we got a couple of him right through here. As far as other little gnomes that are cute for the centerpieces, you can see we've got some there with the red and white hats we've added on. Looking over here in these centerpieces, and I love these. These little guys are a little bit chubby, and they are just adorable. They've got the dangle legs. We kind of stuck those in that centerpiece. Moving it around just a little bit, you'll see that boulders are restocked in the house, and this little guy with his elf ears and his little feet, that's a new one. Back in stock on welcome prints with deer as well as bear on them. Those are right there, and more of the rustic things are sort of in this direction as you'll see, the rustic or cutesy looking snowmen, and we'll make it pretty again, and it probably won't happen before the weekend. The goal has just been a massive undertaking of freight. When I say we're getting a lot of freight or we're getting a lot of new things in, let me tell you, it's never an exaggeration. So much stuff has come in this week, and we meant for it to, but let me tell you, it's been an undertaking to push it out even this far. New holiday sprays there, new candle rings. You can see down there at the bottom that we've added. This is my favorite sign in the whole wide world: stressed, blessed, and coffee obsessed. As we move here to the farm rack, and in a minute I'll show you the Christmas wall, but you can see we've got some new chickens in the house and some mini chickens. Here's a chicken with some wooden legs. We're going to be moving this farm displayer over, but for now we just stuffed out what we could. Our ornament wall is filling up for sure. We were able to get restocked on a few items, also to bring in some new ones. So again, I've been saying, and I meant it every single time, no more Christmas, no more Christmas, but it was going out so fast. I'm like, I at least got to have Christmas through the end of October. So it's here now. Let me tell you, it's here, and it's all of it. It's all I'm getting. We're just to be restocking it. Friends are special. The block, we're back in stock on 6 of those. Great gifts. Gnome Sweet Gnome. You can see all kinds of new goodies through here. Cute little snowman pair. Look at these gnomes here that are a pair. Taking it up to the top. Again, these popular gals, we were able to get those back in stock. I promised, I think, some gingerbread half pint jars, so we have those. I just want to bake cookies and snuggle up. So we've got that in the Crossroads candle and gingerbread with the gingerbread people kind of showing up there. Of course, we still have our Merry Christmas light ups here, and taken from a distance here, our let's try that again. Shovels and sleds also are still in stock. As far as furniture, we're delighted to have a 6-foot black Sealy table back in the house. It goes as quickly as we get it. Another one that goes within days of getting it is this special walnut smoke 4-foot by 3-foot table. So again, that's a hot one. It's back in the house, and we definitely wanted to let you know about it. We also are back. See this hot mess I'm going to be showing you in a little bit here? We're also back in stock on our antique white Michael's Cherry Island with the 2 saddle stools. That one never lasts, so I wanted you to see it. Swinging it around here just for a moment, I had alluded at one point to the fact that we were going to have a pebble stone table with a Kona top to match up to the hutch over there. It's now in the house with rounded corners and turned legs. This is a beauty, and it'll certainly go as well. Some new candlesticks. We'll get some candles on them to finish those out. I wanted you to see those. We've got 4 of them. As we take a look up top, notice we've got Oakley sitting up there looking so proud. Across the back, it's a hot mess, but it's out and you can buy it, and that's all that's going to matter this morning. Some small glass hurricane lanterns. We can't keep them. Some new snowmen. One of my vendors thought I needed a back order, so this was a very unexpected shipment that we got yesterday. I do have a large shipment on order from this vendor that didn't arrive, but this back order arrived. So as you look up top, notice the little girl gnome and then the little boy over here. So they extend up to about 41 inches and all kinds of cutie patooties. You can see them peeking through the window there. Park lamps to be processed. A couple of new water globes I was blessed to be able to get. Frame prints are restocked. You like the smaller ones. I did get this time the mahogany frame I was able to pick up on some of these smaller 8x10 prints, but you can see I grabbed a few of those as well this week. Some of the larger prints that we're back in stock on, this one definitely always sells through, and there are a couple of these. I've got to look through the sold orders, but I'm just going to show them, and I'll, of course, do that before 9. I'm thinking this might be one of them, but I got a second one. The Humpback Bridge in a 24x36 is always incredibly popular. You can see here a new print for us in the snow with the deer in the house. The Amish Lane, this one I think is in an 18x24. Celebration of Life is always incredibly popular. We've got some spring prints that I'll get to and show you where they're going to go. A beautiful winter print that'll likely go in the front of the store. Another deer print. Again, these are popular ones that we had sold out of, and I wanted to make sure to get them back in the house. Bathroom prints. Oh, yeah, we're restocked on those and delighted about it. I'll get to those in just a moment, but we know a home is not perfect without a cat. Country bath, relax, enjoy the moment. This cutie patootie and palette art. And then I don't know that I've had this one before. We've had a similar one over the years. It gets kind of hard. I think this one might be a little bit different. It's called Donkeys. But if not, then we're restocked on that particular one. Delighted to have some new bath prints. The whole concept of animals in the tub is incredibly popular right now, and not everybody wants palette art. So I was able to work with the supplier to get to the publisher to get us some of these goodies. So you can see the animals in the house. We call this, let's see, cabin bath animals. There we go. So we've got them in some black frames and primitive frames. Bath time, move over. And look at this one. It just makes me laugh when I look at it. That's why I bought it. But bath time deer. So I can imagine that these are going to be popular, at least I hope. 2 prints here that would complement each other, whether you're looking for free showers and hot water or washroom and homemade milk soap. Those 2 would go great together in the bathroom. Simple Pleasures, hot bath. There we go. Another pair that would look great together, Dream, Soak, and Relax. And Wash Rules, wash, brush, floss, and flush. There we go. If you could see me now, I've just got that one tucked in here. The rest of the bathroom prints, Nature Calling, Garden Bath, Bath Rules, Country Bath, a long country bath print, and then look at this one. Bath Time Bear. They just crack me up. I love them. I hope that you'll like them as well in the frames. And then, of course, the Folk Art Bathhouse is back in stock as well. Some palette art for the bathroom that's back in the house. You can see here. We did get in a queen and a king size Black Michael's cherry bed and a nightstand. So we'll be getting those set back up into actual sets. You can see here the cardinals appear when angels are near. We've had that, but it hasn't gotten a lot of attention in the lives, and we sell out each and every year. So I wanted to make sure to show it. These are some snowy angels that or rather owls that I must have loved earlier in the year, and a back order again snuck in on me. So I hadn't planned for those, but we got them. They're big eyes. They're definitely adorable. Our large wooden gnome we sold through. I was able to get 3 more of those. That's the last of them. This little guy, the welcome, again, cute, paired up on the porch. Was able to get a couple of those. This print's incredibly popular. Was able to get our hands on that. And then look, in a bit of a different move for me, we've got the Grinch wooden piece. One of them, I didn't know if it would sell or it wouldn't. So the Grinch not only in this wooden piece, but we have a Grinch in a few of the timer tapers. So what else did we get in? Well, a lot already. Everyday furniture. We got in black bachelor's cabinets. We got in tons of new Christmas. We got in a couple new fall things. And I'm going to show you this wall just for a minute as I swing it around. I promised you that it was going to be our everyday wreaths, garland, flowers. Yay! I'm so excited. These are the flowers we used to carry. And I'm just going to swing past this displayer so that my helper that can come back around and get on the other side. We used to carry these. We had a phenomenal floor room. They were discontinued. I couldn't find them. I found them at another vendor. So we've got tons of great flowers. We've got these in pots. This will start to be kind of an everyday and spring wall with candle rings, with wreaths, with some flags as I turn it around a little bit. And don't pass out. More candle rings going here, all right? So in one of the last slides, I said, okay, be gentle because we're going to be a little ahead of the season. Our goal is always going to be able to sell you multiple seasons at a time. So be kind because we're doing the best we can to be as smart as we can as a small independent retailer. So if you love Valentine's Day and you want to give that for a Christmas gift to somebody that loves it, well, it's here. Now, this is a hot mess, but the product is out. And What does that mean? Yep. Spring gnomes are in the house. So some spring gnomes with satin hats. Some of our very popular nice bunnies are here, Thumper and friends, as well as Darla. They've made an appearance. This is one of my favorite gnomes. It's a Valentine's gnome. Notice love, and then its hat's got the little felt on it. One of our most popular bunnies. We've got new floral as well as new berry sprays that made it into the house. You can see up here the sequins and satin. These two gnomes actually light up, as well as this one right here. We haven't had a chance to get batteries in them, but with the big bottoms on them, take a look under, they actually light up. So we've got to get to the point of getting that able to be viewed. Happy St. Patrick's Day, if that's your thing. We snuck that in. And I'm never giving up sunflowers, bees, and gnomes. So here we go. Sunflowers, also in a champagne color. Brand new gnomes over here. And then you could see them all the way through here. So this is a hot mess for the moment, but we wanted to push it out. What's gnomes without gnome ornaments? So we have those. Some other new floral that we haven't had before. It's going to be phenomenal as we make things up into an arrangement. Moving down the aisle here just a little bit, the no-hole hooks that are ever so popular to hang things on your vinyl siding. We have those in the house. Cinnamon stick sachets, candy cane sachets. We're restocked on all things dog. That's definitely for sure. And we've gone over that a number of times. But I love coffee. Blessed, stressed, and coffee obsessed. Couldn't describe me any other way. But first, coffee. All you need is love and coffee. Notes to my caffeinated self. I love coffee no much. I love coffee no much. Coffee is a hug in a mug. So we've got a little coffee section that'll get put somewhere. For now, it's out. Restocked on all things gnome. Be happy. Notepads, just be kind. Notice the little trucks here. These are hangers, and these are sitters. So all kinds of goodies down that aisle. What's new and different over here? Lots of new berry sprays in the house in all different colors. Red, white, and blue. Some smaller ones in more primitive colors tucked away. Those chickens I showed you earlier. Notice this little floral chicken in the house. And of course, we've got Henrietta and Baby back in the house also. What's different down this aisle? Again, it's a hot mess about everywhere you look. But if you realized what this team did yesterday as far as pushing freight out, oh my word, at the end of the day, I could not believe what we'd accomplished. A load of furniture and American-made items and other things, as well as getting in, like I said, I think it was 22 boxes. We are restocked on beeswax, so a lot of people enjoy coming in this time of the year, and there's all kinds of floral under here. Beautiful, beautiful quality, affordable floral. I couldn't be happier with my new vendor as far as the quality is concerned. So I am hoping that I can put together a really nice floral room. Don't know where that's going to be, maybe on the second floor, but somewhere as we head into spring. So I've got to get started early. But again, beeswax, coming back to that, we've got cases of it. Many people like to buy cases this time of the year, so you can see here we are restocked, and we did bring in quite a number of cases in case that's something that you're interested in. As far as back here is concerned, we still have lots of closeout items that are kind of laying around and are a mess, and we'll get them straightened up. We'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day, that's for sure, and neither was KC. But you can see some closeout goodies here. We're going to be working, of course, on this room as we can to not only get the bathroom prints in, but also to maybe move some of the closeout linens into this section here. So, that we're never at a loss. We don't get bored, and it's always a pleasure seeing all the different reactions when you come in and you see all of the new goods. We've got Karastan rugs coming. There's 5, 6, or 7 new 5x8, some of the most popular ones we'd sold through and didn't realize. We've got a pallet of wildlife rugs coming. I know those are coming at some point today, so we'll be in assortment on those. And for now, we are still having this little closeout room going, mainly because I haven't had a chance to get any of this moved around to make it look better with everything else we've had going on. One other thing I definitely wanted to show you was this corner cabinet. We stay out of stock more than we're in stock. It's a small one. It's a cutie patootie. And certainly we have that back in the house. So whatever you're looking for, every day, fall, Christmas, or spring, here at KC, we try to have it all. The same is true for miscellaneous in Fairfield. We're working to bring multiple seasons there as well. Spring, not so early. And again, we're not going to put spring in your face. It's on the back side of the aisle, but it's going to be here because you may want to pick up some goodies for someone, even as a gift, or for yourself if you don't get here that often. So all we can do is push out as much as we can, and the rest is up to you. We hope you'll come. We're here Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. When we pop up or pop open, those announcements, and of course we did pop open last Sunday and Monday, but those announcements will typically come out 7 to 9 on the morning we're popping open, and 9 o'clock for an email. The one for Monday did go out on Sunday night. We just took a leap of faith and decided to go ahead and do that, and we were delighted at the traffic we had, not only through the weekend, but in particular on our pop open days. You supported us. You knew we were doing all we could to be open those extra days, knowing in the back of our minds what we had ahead of us this week. So we're still standing. It may be barely, but we're still standing and we're here. We'll see this week about pop-ups. I have no idea at the moment. Right now we're going to get through Thursday. We've gotten through Friday and Saturday and kind of see how it goes at that point and see if we're still standing, and if it's possible, we'll try to. I just can't say for sure at this point. I've got to protect my team. We're small and we're mighty, but we got to maintain our health as well. Don't forget miscellaneous in Fairfield, where you're sure to find something that's just a little bit different. Open Thursday through Sunday, 10 to 5, off I-81 exit 200. Just 0.2 of a mile off the exit. We're in the brick building to the left-hand side. That shouldn't be an issue now because the store on the right-hand side, I believe, is liquidated and is now closed. So there shouldn't be any confusion at this point about that, but we're in the left-hand side of that building. And again, if there should be any pop-ups there, we will let you know by email will be the way that will happen. Grandpa's pipe, I've learned my lesson. I'll order more. Twisted peppermint, I'm learning that you love it. So if you're wanting that in a candle, pick it up sooner rather than later. So with that in mind, KC, stressed, blessed, coffee obsessed. I'm going to sign off for now, and I wish you well in the journey. Remember, let's count our blessings, find the good in each and every day, because as you know, it can all change in the blink of one eye.